everyone. My name is Sheila K. Davis. As an actress and theatrical producer, I am thrilled and honored to be the mistress of ceremonies for the Real Sisters 2022 Filmmaker Awards. We will be celebrating the best of this year's festival. This is a special year for Real Sisters because the organization is celebrating its 25th anniversary. This is such a significant milestone. The festival was founded by African Voices Communications, Inc., a nonprofit arts organization devoted to storytelling in the areas of literature, visual arts, and film. The founder, Carolyn Butts, had a clear vision of supporting women filmmakers of color, and now Real Sisters is the first Oscar qualifying festival devoted to elevating the voices of these women. We salute you. Now, let's hear from the award-winning television and film director and producer, Nima Barnett.
Has it been 25 years? Oh my God, seemed like just yesterday Real Sisters was born, and it seemed like yesterday when they honored me. It came at a time in my life when I was really struggling and wondering, is all this worth it? And then they came along and honored me for all my hard work. And I cannot tell you how much that meant to me. I love you, Real Sisters. You're so important to Black women. You support us, you love us, you reward us in so many ways. You just keep going. And I hope I'm around to celebrate your 50th anniversary. Go Real Sisters, gangster.
To present the first set of awards, I would like to introduce Kathleen Campbell. She is the creator of the upcoming web series Drama Mama News, which mixes serious and satirical opinions about news issues from an African American woman's point of view. Drama Mama News will debut this month. Kathleen's film, Out of My Name, was chosen for Curated by Lil Red and is now streaming on Kwahili TV. Her short film, Langston Hughes' No Crystal Stair, is currently streaming on Badami TV as well as Kwahili TV. Both films were televised nationwide on the African American Short Film Series. Everyone, please welcome Kathleen Campbell.
Love Real Sisters. The winner for Best Director is Enrica Mesh for her film Dorlee. The film centers around Nora, a 15-year-old Martinican teenager who follows her mother and 6-year-old little sister Melissa to the north of the island to live at Henri's, her grandfather, paralyzed since a recent stroke. They settle at the grandfather's to provide him daily assistance. But very soon, the atmosphere of the house and Henri's presence make Nora's childhood memories resurface, embodied in the fear of an aggressive, evil mind. Let's take a look.
Ça va pas, t'es folle ou quoi? Tu m'as fait peur. Qui t'a donné ça?
Personne, elle était dans le placard.
C'est bon, t'en as des plus belles, ok? Allez, viens, on sort d'ici.
Hello everyone, I'm Enrica Emash. I directed the short movie called Dorlees, and I'm so proud to receive the Best Director Award from the Real Sisters of the Diaspora Film Festival. It's such an honor for me. I'm so glad, I'm so proud, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much to the festival, thank you to the jury's members. It's very important for me to receive this award because Darlis is my first produced movie. So thank you so much for the support, and congratulations to all the winners of this edition, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much again, and have a nice evening. Merci beaucoup.
There's a tie for Best Experimental Film. Empire of My Melodious Mind by Jeanette Louis, and When We Arrive as Flowers by Susan O'Brien and Giovanna LaBeija. Empire of My Melodious Mind. In the space of a moment, inside a cabinet, perception embarks on an epic journey through the terrain of memories that form the identity of an American-born Asian. When We Arrive as Flowers. Giovanna, a dancer, realizes her trans femme identity through a choreographic journey of self-discovery, celebration, and the poetic metaphor of a flower coming to bloom. Let's take a look at some scenes from these wonderful films.
Ni水地天日雨山眼My eye 眼我個眼 My nose 鼻我個鼻 How fragrant 口香口 Mouth 我個口牙 Tooth 我個牙 Tongue 脷 How delicious 好食肚草花耳Ear I can still hear it. I forget more and more though.
Hi, I'm Jeanette Louis, the director of Empire My Melodious Mind. I want to thank Real Sisters for supporting my film. I appreciate being a part of your community and am grateful for your inclusive mission. Thank you for championing independent filmmakers for 25 years.
My hands are not mine, they are hers. My feet are not mine, they are hers. My hands are not mine, my feet are not mine, they are hers. My hands are not mine, they are hers.
Hello, many blessings, many thank yous to the Real Sisters of the Diaspora Film Festival for this award for my baby seedling of a film, When We Arrive as Flowers. A big thank you to my co-director, Susan O'Brien. Could literally not have made this film without you and our incredible, incredible, incredible team of executive producers. Specifically, shout out to Alexandra Billings for funding this project. I give you my overwhelming gratitude. This is a time period in which Black queer people, specifically Black trans women, need all the support, love, encouragement, and celebration that we can get. And that is exactly why this film was made. So I'm very happy to be receiving this award on behalf of our entire team to tell my story and hopefully inspire people, trans and cis, to simply blossom into the person that you are supposed to be. All my love.
The winner for Best Cinematography is So Long by Tang Mariela Ma. So Long is the story about the future and the past. A middle-aged woman named Chen Wang Lian who works at a clinic, is having a complicated life. She doesn't know how or why she was born. During the late stage of Chen Wangliang's life, she is being tortured by sickness. She wanders between the future and the past, in which she finally meets a little girl who reminds her of everything. Chen then sacrifices everything just to kill herself in the past and to give a new life to her future young self. Let's take a look at these images of the making of So Long. The next award goes to the film that best demonstrates the power and resilience of the woman. The winner for the Real Sisters Spirit Award is Yay! Blind Samaria Woman by Akiko Izumitani. In the mountains of the Edo period Japan, when a blind woman's samurai father is killed by a young samurai avenging his own father's death, she agrees to be escorted to the nearest village, but she's not as helpless as she appears. Let's take a look.
Hi, Real Sisters. My name is Akiko Izumitani. I'm a director, producer, and co-writer of the film called Yae, Blind Samurai Woman. And I'm super excited that I won Real Sister Spirit Award. I hope everybody comes to the theater and enjoy my film. Thank you.
Based on what we've seen so far, these are some amazing films. And next we'll have a poetry selection from Keisha Gay Anderson. Keisha is a Jamaican-born poet, writer, visual artist, and communications and marketing strategist based in Brooklyn, New York. Her debut poetry collection, Gathering the Waters, was accepted into the Poets House Library and the National Library of Jamaica. She is the author of two other poetry collections, Everything is Necessary and A Spell for Living, which received the Editor's Choice recognition for the Numinous Horizons Luminous Origin Literary Award. The multimedia ebook includes her audio poems set to music and her original artwork. Keisha currently works as a Senior Communications and Marketing Director at the JED Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to protecting emotional health and preventing suicide for our nation's teens and young adults. She regularly teaches English courses across the City University of New York and also leads writing workshops for nonprofits and other organizations. She's a graduate of the Syracuse University Newhouse School and College of Arts and Sciences and holds an MFA in creative writing from City College. Everyone, please welcome Keisha Gay Anderson.
Thank you, everyone. This poem is called Ancestors. You wanted to look into the dark, didn't you? So don't curse these eyes, we gave them to you and sent you to straighten the bends in these steel tracks that link all of our names. rusted under salt water, buried beneath bundles of cane. Sing songs into candle flame for these bones of mine that now reach through you, stand you into 6 feet of woman. They have not forgotten how to brace against the lash or bend backward for the bembe. Each day we move with you, can't you hear? We are riding the rhythm that beats these words through your center. You beg us to enter, but we never left. We is me, is you, is us, all now together since forever. We laugh and lift your sight towards starshine, seashells, sleeping poetry in every alley and piston corner. We tune your ears to the footfall of predators who stroke their loneliness to the bowline of your lips. You wanted to know, not believe. So see it all here now and build a ladder with these visions that lift us up one by one, hand over hand, after birth to under dirt. We listen with you, roll slowly up this mountain that needed us to tumble down, break ground, and move things. So listen here. Kill your fear, open your eyes, pull us back together, and march us home. Thank you.
This year, Real Sisters hosted a micro-budget film fellowship for Sisters of Color. Real Sisters awarded 3 prizes of $5,000 to fellowship recipients. We will hear from 2 of those recipients on how this fellowship impacted them. Liz Sargent is a Korean-American adoptee writer and director whose award-winning work explores themes of adoption, disability, and family. She has been awarded a New York Emmy, Best Director at Diversity at Cannes, and Best Screenplay at Grand Film Festival in London. Her films have been released in 6 languages. Ebony Price found her passion for filmmaking as a teenager in Birmingham, Alabama. She directed her first short film at the age of 17. Now a director-writer based in Los Angeles, California, she aims to bring authentic and profound stories of Black women to the forefront of her lens. Currently working at Shondaland, Ebony's previous work includes projects under Bad Robot, Legendary Pictures, and BET Productions. Let's see what these young women have to say.
Take Me Home is about a young woman who has an intellectual disability. Her mother suddenly dies and doesn't leave a plan for her future caregiving. So her estranged sister comes back from New York City and has to figure out her guardianship and healthcare and what's going to happen to her in her future. But it's really about Anna, the woman who has a disability, fighting for her voice to be heard. I've been thinking about this project for a long time. It's basically a fear I've had my entire adult life. My parents have had 4 kids and adopted 7, and many of them have mental illness or physical or intellectual disabilities, PTSD, or other challenges. And I think a lot about how we care about those who can't care for themselves anymore, and what our responsibility is to our family. I want to use my sister, who the story is based off of, who has an intellectual disability, as a performer. And it's important to me to have the right budget, that I can have enough time and create a safe space for her. I applied for the Real Sisters Fellowship because I wanted something to sort of kick me in the butt and get it going. I also wanted to build a relationship with the festival and build a community around it, and because my background's in dance, it gives me a unique way of going into scripts and directing, but I also really love and am eager to take workshops and have mentorship to get feedback about my process and my writing. So being in the Real Sisters script writing workshop was really awesome because everything sort of clicked and fell into place. Marissa was an awesome instructor. She sort of talked about the 3-act structure in a super simple and in-depth way. Talking to her and being in that room and dedicating that time made me feel like I'm ready to write and finish that script. To know that a script resonates with people and is the most important, and also I think artists are very vulnerable and insecure, and so to be seen and to be celebrated just gives me the confidence to keep moving forward.
My film follows a 12-year-old girl named Javante Freeman as she's pretty much in the intersection of puberty, grief, and a changing family dynamic. So this film, Hard, really seeks to expose and kind of investigate the mindset behind the concept of being hard as it pertains to Black girls. When talking to a lot of Black women and Black people in general, a lot of us claim that, we've lost our innocence or we were viewed as adults by middle school, by 13. It's kind of like, stop playing on the game. You need to start helping around the house, or, I'm not going to baby you anymore. Those little seeds that are, very well implanted into our community start to create this image and this character of having to be hardened. This film was just really inspired by the thought of empathy towards Black women as it pertains to how we're viewed. And that's kind of my lens as a director, is that I'm always looking at Black stories, but specifically Black women and girls, and how we can just start to turn those stereotypes that are put onto us and really start to look deeper into them. I wanted to do this film and I had a little bit of money saved, but it wasn't enough because I really, as an independent filmmaker, you always want to top what you've done last. So I knew that I wanted to put a bit more money behind my next project, whatever it was going to be. Our goal was to get another 10 from Indiegogo. We ended up getting 6, which helped. So I saw the Real Sisters grant and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be the last 5. So I put the application in because also I really just respect Real Sisters and their film festival. I've been a fan for a very long time. I've even had a film that was selected to showcase in it before, and I think it was 2018. So Real Sisters and I've just really always loved what they've done and how they've always put on for Black women and women of color. The Film Fellowship actually ended up pushing their date, so it actually just worked out perfectly. And so then finding out that I won it was just like, oh my God, this is great. The money came in and it's in time for, my new dates. So it was just all God and just perfect timing. Now we can confidently say everybody's going to walk away with more than just meal copy credit. They will also get compensation. So it's very big for me.
These are some amazing young women. Wow. I look forward to seeing what they produce in the future. I will now be presenting the Real Sisters Awards for Best Animation, Best Documentary Short, Best Documentary Feature, Best Screenplay, and Best Narrative Short. The winner for Best Animation Film is I Was Attacked by Sarah Monsieur. I Was Attacked addresses the following issue. No matter who we are or where we are from, we're not safe. We've been attacked. Gender-based violence is still a worldwide contemporary problem. Women's voices need to be heard. Let's take a look.
In that moment of reflection, I realised that he wasn't wanting my possessions, he was wanting me.
Hello, my name is Ana Maciel. I am the director and animator of the film I Was Attacked. I am thrilled to be part of this amazing festival that celebrates women filmmakers. I am truly honored to be granted with the Best Animation Award. I can't believe it. I can't thank you enough for it. It's been an amazing news. I also want to thank again the women who gave me their testimonies or who gave voices to the testimonies that didn't have one. This award is also honoring them. And yeah, I'm thankful for the opportunity. This festival does amazing work. And well, thank you. And I hope you enjoy the festival or the rest of it. Cheers!
The winner for Best Documentary Short is More Than Cute by Jacinda Chagger. A seniors Bollywood dance class in Melbourne City is the perfect intercultural setting to discover new friendships and to unpack misconceptions about aging. Through the lens of the traditional costume, stories are uncovered and shared, but simultaneously, underneath all the fun, color, and laughter, a miraculous healing is taking place on many different levels. Let's take a look.
Oh, is this a documentary about old people?
I'm a Judi Dench fan. I watched her doing a Bollywood dance once on a television program, and I thought, wow, if she can do it, I certainly can.
When I dance, I just forget my age. I feel so young.
I grew up in country Victoria and there wasn't any dance. No dance, no music, nothing.
I don't think I'd be here as I am now if I didn't have the healing from dancing.
So I'm a physio by profession, but I decided to make a massive career change and open the dance studio in 2016.
OMG! So much cuteness in one frame.
Real Sisters Film Festival, thank you so much. I'm a first-time filmmaker. This is my first film, and this award has really given me the validation I needed and empowered me so much on this creative journey. Words cannot express the gratitude I'm feeling right now. I also want to thank my fabulous cast, my seniors, and my friend Jaya for being so inspiring and compelling me to tell this story. Also, a big thank you to my cinematographer, Conrad, and all the crew and my post-production team, especially Hussein Kezar, who's in Karachi. And also thank you to my friends, Sunil and Tazeen, for always being there on this journey with me. A big thank you once again. I am humbled and honored and thrilled.
The winner for Best Documentary Feature is Target St. Louis Volume 1 by Damian Smith and Emma Jackson. This film tells the story of how the United States military conducted secret chemical testing on citizens of St. Louis's North Side, told through the eyes of the survivors who bravely share their experiences of being unwilling test subjects. Long before the current scandal of lead poisoning of the water supply of Flint, Michigan, the United States Army conducted secret experiments on unknowing residents of northern St. Louis using toxic chemicals. The predominantly African American residents of northern St. Louis are the focus of this film. Target St. Louis Volume 1 shares their disturbing story of how these Cold War experiments occurred, and the film examines the actions of the United States military that extended beyond the guarantees of public safety promised to U.S. citizens by the Constitution. Let's take a look.
This next story is so unbelievable, we didn't think it could possibly be true.
Our I-team has learned the United States military conducted secret tests on thousands of people in St. Louis.
10,000 low-income people, and according to research that will go public today, this is where most of the testing happened back in the 50s and 60s. People living at the complex unknowingly inhaled this compound morning, noon, night, so the government could measure its effects on their lungs.
And it was for a purpose.
In 1953, Congress indemnified private contractors who were connected to human subject studies.
A black man from down south is only go to certain locations.
There was some strange going on.
We had no idea what it was, other than the fact that we were told at some point in time that they were spraying for insects, mosquitoes, and things like that.
comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you.
Hey, what's up, my good people? I want to say thank you to Real Sisters. Winning Best Documentary Feature for Target St. Louis Volume 1 is a dream. And I'm pretty sure the entire team, from Emma to Sarah Modella Bowens, to Risha, to all of us, all the women behind Target St. Louis Volume 1 that have pushed this from the beginning. I appreciate you. Thank you. And we are excited. And the goal for this film is getting the word out, right? And now a win like this from Real Sisters on your 25th anniversary, will definitely get the word out. Thank you, my people, and we accept this with all love and humility, and we humbly thank you.
The winner for the Best Screenplay is My Daughter Is Coming by Lena Tanayu Hu. A young woman reluctantly returns home to her mother, whose lifestyle she tried not to emulate, realizing they are similar in many ways, and that is okay. Let's take a look.
Meditation, master Mie.
Yes, you know, very good.
I understand. 妈妈给你买的礼物。
妈，我有话想对你说。我不想要孩子，我想要我自己的人生。
没个家，没个孩子，那人生能完整吗？
那你的完整吗？妈，你都不练小提琴了，你真的开心吗？
是我邻居，以前也是拉小提琴的。
Hi, do you have time tonight?
Hello, Real Sisters. This is Lena from Auckland, New Zealand. I am extremely honored to be receiving the Best Screenplay Award. I am so grateful for the recognition I have received for my work as the director and screenwriter. Winning this award would not have been possible without my parents, who played the two characters in the film, Chang-Li and Tanaka, and also my crew and my supervisors from Auckland University of Technology. Thank you so much for your support, guys.
There is a tie for the Best Narrative Short. The winners are The Moor by Daphne DeCento and Roe and the Stardust by Eunice Levi's. Both of these shorts are Oscar qualifying in this category. The Moor is about the son of an enslaved African woman who turns out to be the legitimate heir to the Medici dynasty and becomes the first Duke of Florence, despite his own family having trouble accepting him. Roe and Stardust is about a free-spirited teen who fulfills her terminally ill grandmother's dying wish of building a rocket ship to launch her into outer space. Let's take a look.
Alan.
Una volta ristabiliti, ho già in mente per te una carriera d'ambasciatore presso l'impero ottomano. Più gente con i tuoi capelli.
Se Dio continuerà a mostrarci i suoi favori, Firenze diventerà un ducato.
Duca Ippolito de' Medici.
No. Duca Alessandro de' Medici.
E lo sapete qual è la mia prima memoria? Una donna che mi somiglia e mi corre incontro. Piange sempre disperata e continua a gridare: Alem, Alem.
Alan.
Digli di darmi Firenze.
Offese che non mando giù, so riconoscermi di più. Questa battaglia finirà, noi ci rivedremo là.
Firenze mi scorre nelle vene, caro cugino. anche se tu provassi a togliermi tutte le gocce di sangue che ho nel corpo, io sarò sempre Firenze e Firenze sarà sempre in me.
Questa voce era tabù, ora le ali vola su.
Hey, real sisters of the diaspora, thank you so much for this incredible recognition from the whole team of The Moor, Il Moro. The fact that the African American experience has helped shine a light and amplify the voice of the African European experience is a dream that you have just helped come true. And we hope we're gonna see so much more of this in the time to come. So thank you so much for this award. It really means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
She's in the hospital. She's not done yet. She can't die yet. What have you been doing every day?
We're building a rocket ship.
What?
I didn't want to work in a factory all my life. I want to fly too.
Oh, does that sound logical to you? Your 80-year-old terminally ill grandmother is building a rocket ship so she can fly into outer space.
It's not that crazy. She used to be an engineer.
She's not a rocket scientist. She's not an astronaut.
I never said that she was an astronaut. I said that she wanted to be an astronaut.
Well, she's not going to be.
Just believe that she is who she says that she is.
Allá arriba. Me convertiré en polvo de estrella.
Thank you, Real Sisters of the Diaspora, for the honor of selecting Bro and the Stardust as Best Short Narrative. My deepest appreciation goes to the festival director, the programming team, and the festival jury. This recognition is a dream. To receive it with a short film that is a space fantasy, that centers a Black female bilingual cast, makes me feel incredibly proud and validated. Thank you for the opportunity to show that the diaspora is thriving, that we belong in all the spaces, from the boardroom to the infinite borders of the galaxy. Thank you to my producers, Rachel Forey, Elvis Nolasco, Ben Lopez, Zeus Pictures, Nalip Latino Lens, and Netflix. A special thanks to Rob Lewis, my parents, and my brother. I will never forget this moment. Never. Gracias.
Be fabulous. I mean, stand up and say, I am, without words. Know that you are moonlight pushing aside the night, a hearth warming chest into a wave of motion when grief slowly siphons breath. No need to scream about what is not or lament the crazy of they, the oldest tale of hungry chasing its tail. We are older than all that. Reluctant or not, we are creators of culture, purveyors of cool, distilled diamonds ditching the dirt of 1,000 long marches through manacles, cane, and cotton. Assembly lines, back doors only, first-name nannies, wet nurses whose own children rocked with rickets, medical guinea pigs, men who are always boys who are made the blame for a leaky economy built like a sieve in seismic ground. We've been around long enough to know that no man put salt in the ocean, that Nat Turner was speaking to God himself as himself and made those two selves agree to proceed with an overdue lesson. We are to lead, even reluctantly, because time breathes in and out on a scale the mind can't measure, but which the soul sees and plots a journey of light, sound, color, vibration, a path up and out for those trapped inside the smallness of things, a gracious door of salvation out of ignorance. So don't spend any time trying to convince me or her or them You're fabulous. Just be who you already are.
And that concludes our program. Thank you to everyone for watching. Make sure you tweet about the Real Sisters Film Festival at the handles @RealSisters and @AfricanVoices, #RealSisters25th. Congratulations to all the winners. Good night.
Thank you,